Hello, welcome everyone in YouTube, Variety Stick, and we back again for another unboxing video, another Metro by T-Mobile phone just released through Metro by T-Mobile. But this phone is a budget device for those people not willing to pay too much on the phone. Maybe the Moto E5 Play, one of the best option for them. So without any further ado, let's find out more about the Moto E5 Play. Now this time around the phone is packaged by Metro PCS. As you guys can see, even Metro changed the name, but they still use in their phones Metro PCS, which doesn't make any difference. Here in the back, some of the specs is good to mention for those people maybe interested to buy this phone, so you want to know a little bit about this phone. 4G LTE, Android should be Android Oreo, and one of the things I like about Moto, they use a stock Android, so normally even they release new phones or even budget phones, they usually push the latest operating system. 5.2 high definition display, 720p, and 8 megapixel for the rear camera including flash, 5 megapixel with also selfie flash. This enhance the imaging for those people like selfie. 16 gigabyte for the internal storage and 2 gigabyte for the RAM, and 1.4 quad core processor for the processor in the phone, and this will be Snapdragon 425. Now let me go ahead and remove the top lid, and we're gonna be able to see the phone itself. Here's from the back. It feels like it has some textures to it. Fingerprint is not magnet on the back of the phone, which is something I really like. The way the phone feels is good in the hands, it doesn't slip. It doesn't have the new ratio 18:9, just normal device. Looks coming from 2016 or 2017. This is a budget device totally. Some of the main specs, so the Android Oreo as mentioned, you can add SD card, 5.2 for the screen, and advanced camera. So some advanced camera feature we will find out later on in this video. 2800 milliamp hour battery, and the battery is removable. You can swap to another one if you want. So let me set that on the side. The phone is too light because the battery not inside. Power key, volume, some microphone, audio jack for headphone, and regular mini USB with the microphone. So we don't have the fancy stuff with this one, and doesn't come with the turbocharger for sure. We have the Metro PCS or Metro by T-Mobile SIM card over here, and some manual instruction information about the phone. And here is the charger. The charger is kind of big, but normally if the phone has turbo, it should tell you turbocharge, mean adopting 3.0 fast charging technology. So this phone doesn't have this. Let me just set this back on the side. Mini USB cable and the battery, which is I need to take the battery in order to replace it, but it's very thin battery, 2800 milliamp hour battery. The whole reason why the battery is not big in this phone doesn't have the best specs, doesn't have the highest specifications. So normally even with less power or less juice, the phone should last you very good. Now anyways, for those people may ask for the price, normally I get this question a lot. This phone available through Metro for around $129 regular price, but if you do upgrade and you're eligible, you should get it for $59, plus you have to pay tax activation, or if you switch your number, you should also get this phone for free. But the Stylo for free, the Samsung J7 Star for free, so I don't recommend you guys to pick this phone as a free one. Maybe if you want to upgrade, you are an existing customer and you are on a budget and you're willing to get something affordable, maybe this one of the option for you. So let's go ahead, put everything together, and we will come back. But before we do this, let's remove this screen. Now, after spending some time playing in this device, first of all, let's begin in the display itself. The display is sharp, it's bright, so it's good. You can see everything clearly. The angle view is great, but one thing it's bad about it, it's the colors. The colors is absolutely terrible in that display. That's the only complaint I have about the display. I have seen HD phones from LG and Samsung in the colors completely different than this phone. This is one of the main complaint I have for the display itself. And also let me explain to you a few things. This phone is splash proof, meaning the phone is not IP68 or 65 certified, meaning the phone is not water resistant. The phone could take a splash. If you just spill something in the phone and you dry it, you should be fine. So that phone will be survived. But if you want to put that phone inside the water or drink it in the water or go in the toilet or anything like that, the phone's not going to be survived. So still be careful about this point, because I don't want you to think the splash proof means the phone is going to handle heavy rain or anything like that. Normally in most of the Moto phones I have even tested this year, it has gestures, like means like if you shake they should get that flashlights work, or if you twist some gestures, it's not available in this phone. This is a completely budget device. I mean, storage is 16. In my opinion, it's very decent for the price you're paying for this phone. A 2 GB of RAM is decent. The processor, it's fine. You can play a lot of games with no much issues, except if you are going for the higher level games. So this phone is not going to be good for people that want to be a gamer or anything like that. Now, operating system in Android, and most of the Moto phones you will be able to see everything's like the same. It's normally you just have to swap and go to the app drawer over here and you see all the apps. It's very simple. It's stock Android, which is great. And even Motorola with the budget phones, as I said, they care about security patches, some updates and stuff like that. As you guys see, FM radio is available, file manager, most of it's some like Moto applications and Android applications. Everything's stuck, so the phone doesn't have a lot of things already installed on the phone. Now, this phone also doesn't have NFC, but surprisingly this phone has some toggles over here. You get the flash on, so you can just do it by yourself manually. The phone has casting, so this is a good thing. You can connect your phone to your smart TV and you can cast the screen from your smartphone to your TV, which is a great addition for a budget phones. Like, I've never seen like phone with the same range of price, like around $59, let's put it that way, has that feature, which is a great addition for this device. Now for the camera, we have 8 megapixel camera, as you guys can see, and you have a flash, which is a great addition from the phone. But the rear camera, I'm disappointing with the result I got from the rear camera. The front camera, I'm more happy than the rear camera. Let me just show you the application first of all. It does have HDR, it does have a flash, has also some features like slow motion panorama, which is a great addition in a device. Going to a selfie, I just want to go over here. You guys will be able to see you have beauty mode and HDR, and it's 5 megapixel by the way, so it's nice actually. And let me show you some of the pictures. Here's the thing, like it doesn't count with how much features you have. You have to get the end results. Let's go ahead and get to the end for the pictures. Just skip that one for right now. This is I have enough light inside the room, but look guys, it's a blurry, and the sharpness is bad. You can see the colors not right in that picture, so the back camera is absolutely terrible. If you go outside when you have enough light, it's still good. You can bring a good pictures, but as I said, the camera, especially the rear camera, it's very disappointing. So if the camera is the main thing for you, that's not the phone you should buy. And the front facing camera, I'll be honest with you, it's very good. You can go with good results. I look good in this picture, so I don't have so much complaint about it. This is indoor, and let's go outdoor. It's still pretty good. Look to the background around, everything is so sharp. We don't have any issues or problems. 5 megapixel front camera. It's a good camera for selfie, but the rear camera is not as it should be. And I believe this is everything um, you may need to know about this device. And if you guys willing to see a full review, I don't mind, I'll do a review, but I need to you guys need to show me some comments and likes and some support for the channel, so that way I will be more encouraged to download or upload more videos and anything like that. Subscribe if you haven't already for Variety Stick for more content coverage for cell phones, especially in prepaid in the US and more, and hit the bell to be notified when I post the video. You will be the first one to see the videos, and give this video a like to encourage me. Thank you so much everyone for watching. As always, we'll see you in the next one.